What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome back to another video on the channel. So I've just been thinking, what is the best way I can make you coins? What is the most effective way? What is a way which involves the least risk possible that I'd see realistically happening in FIFA 19 and where you guys can make your coins, I'm going to title this video, how you can make 1 million coins, how you can turn over 1 million coins within the first month of playing Ultimate Team. Now I'm going to do this without any games, but obviously without playing games you're going to need capital at the beginning, so this is the best time to go ahead and buy FIFA points. If you guys have EA access, which is another advantage in itself, just to make coins, you're going to already have a discount on the FIFA points. I'd pump even 20 quid into the game. 2,200 FIFA points is enough to get started. It will give you a bit of coins, it will give you a bit of inventory to really start investing and stuff, and that's where you're going to make most of your coins from. Where else are you going to make coins without playing any games? It's on the transfer market. It has to be on the market. And I'm thinking, how are these guys going to make 1 million coins? What is the way? What is the most effective way? Obviously you have to have coins already to make more coins. That's what I'm talking about. If you're not playing any games, how else are you going to get coins? Get lucky in your welcome backpacks. They're probably even untradeable themselves. How else can you really make coins? There's no other way, besides from playing games or investing a bit of money at the beginning, 20 quid. You guys have probably got 20 quid to spare with EA access and stuff like that if you have a discount. And even when if you buy the game on release and don't pre-order it or anything, shops usually do a deal where they'll sell you FIFA and Microsoft points, FIFA points in a bundle together, and it will turn out cheaper. So now the first big method I was looking at and I was just like, right, there's potential to make coins here, and it's very, very realistic. So at the beginning of FIFA, last FIFA, they did it as well. We're gonna have ones to watch. Now this is where you make your coins. Now on your phone, what I want you guys to do is download the Premier League app on your phone. Now this is very quick. Don't even have to sign up. You don't have to join fantasy football. But what I want you to do is go onto every club possible and turn on every single notification. Now it might be frustrating, but every time a player scores, a team scores, it'll come up on your phone that they just scored. This is pretty much almost, there's probably 5 seconds delay within it. And if this player has a ones to watch, obviously don't have alerts on for clubs which don't even have ones to watch. I think a team that's going to get quite a few ones to watch is Liverpool. In the Premier League, I think Arsenal are going to get, maybe Torreira wants to watch. Maybe a couple of other players. Lucas Moura could be a ones to watch. Who else really is there? Ronaldo's obviously going to be a ones to watch. Is Vidal really going to be a ones to watch? He is a DM. Lamar could get a ones to watch because he's newly transferred. There's quite a few players, probably some defenders as well. Centre backs. Who else is there? I'm sure there are some really big transfers that have happened to the Premier League. Naby Keita, he's going to be one. A Liverpool player who's probably going to get a ones to watch. So especially for Liverpool, I recommend you guys have notifications on for them. Now the most important ones, the ones to watch, players you guys want to be getting are the ones who are very quick, ones who have very good shooting, ones who have very good stats to accommodate their position. So for example, I'm going to look at Aubameyang. So Aubameyang's 91 striker wants to watch card, which obviously got upgraded from the informs. 99 pace, 87 dribbling, 90 shooting. This guy is going to be a lot from the bat, but imagine if he gets informs. At the beginning he probably started off, his base card Aubameyang. Let's look at Aubameyang's base card. Now his wants to watch card, obviously no one's got a team of the week yet, so they're ones to watch. 96 pace, okay, 84 shooting. Now let's check his ones to watch card. So he had 84 shooting. Now just go to special, 90 shooting. That's gone up quite a bit. Dribbling as well. If we look back at what was his dribbling right there, 87 dribbling. And then go to his normal gold card, 81 dribbling. Here's like, say for example, Aubameyang, who has a lot of pace, who has good shooting, who has decent dribbling. For a striker, straight away you're looking for pace and shooting. And that's why Aubameyang is such a great investment if you've got the capital to begin with. But obviously I'm not expecting you guys to be able to afford ones to watch player of, for example, Aubameyang. I'm not expecting you guys. Say for example a Walcott. You know, Walcott, he can have a good game. He starts for Everton most games as well, the majority of the games from what I've seen, and he has a ones to watch. Now he is a affordable ones to watch player, I think, at the beginning, with 93 pace, 85 dribbling, 83 shooting this card has, but on his base card he's got decent pace, very decent pace. 91 pace. For winger, I know that if he's going to get an upgrade, if his wants to watch card's going to upgrade as well, and he's going to become a very in-demand player. Other ones to watch cards. Let me look on Footbin right now if I can find them for you. But I think you guys are really getting the gist of what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you guys is just look out for some ones to watch cards. Especially from the Premier League, you know, it's gonna be one of the most popular, most expensive leagues at the beginning of the game. So if you get the right ones to watch card, you can make a lot of coins pretty much. If you know that someone scored a hat-trick or something, or someone's pretty much bound to get a ones to watch card, and they're from the Premier League, there's no chance of them going down in price. And even in ones to watch investments, it's the beginning of the season, so there's so many games left. So are ones to watch cards really going to go down in price, especially in the Premier League? I really don't think so from the beginning. If anything, I think they're going to go up in price. You know, for example, one player has a great week. People think he's going to get an inform and he doesn't. Still, during that time from when the game's played to when the team of the week is released, this card is going to go up in price a bit, because people are going to think that, you know what, this card is going to get a team of the week version. But even if that doesn't happen, they're going to be like, look, this guy's got some good form on him. It's just a matter of time before he has another great game, and then he's bound. He has to get a inform card. And that's where you really make your coins. I think ones to watch at the beginning of the game, you can't lose. They're so lucrative. They're such a lucrative investment, especially the players in the Premier League, you know. You had a Salah who was a ones to watch card. Sanchez. All of these players, they have great stats for their position. You know, Lukaku, some people might argue, yeah, he hasn't got a lot of pace, but his strength is absolutely insane. Coutinho, a good ones to watch. Morata, a good ones to watch. Now, the other tip I'm going to give you guys, besides from the ones to watch method, I think the ones to watch method is a great method you guys should look into. You really just need to keep up to date with what's happening in every single league. You know, the Premier League, you can download the Premier League app. I think there's an app. Is it called One Football or something? I'm sure, and it will give you the updates from every league, all the games going on in the world, Serie A, La Liga Santander. Even if you look at the BBC Sport, you know, page on Google, they have live scores for pretty much every football game going on. Well, at a professional level, you know. They even have Scottish League as well. They have pretty much everything you want to know for FIFA. Now, the next tip I am going to give you guys is a Team of the Week tip. Now, Team of the Week 1 might be released on the web app. It might be Team of the Week 2 by the time you get the game. So, as soon as you see that Team of the Week come out, the same week as the game's been released, the first Team of the Week since the game has been released, and you see a player with great pace, a player who's going to be very popular, a player who's got a lot of hype around them, any reason why anyone would want to buy them, go and buy that player's original card, because first weekend league, everyone's pretty much going to be trying to qualify it. It's going to be the most amount of people ever playing the weekend league the first week. You always, that first month of FIFA, pretty much a lot of people are playing weekend league compared to later on in the year. You know, I think the first month is where the most people, maybe, you know, when people get the game for Christmas, weekend league numbers start to go up as well. If you get the original card of the player who's gonna be in the team of the week, their only available version in packs is going to be their team of the week card. That is going to limit the amount of normal gold cards, of their normal cards, is going to be on the market, and that's where you can make a lot of coins, you know. There's going to be a limited supply of the player's original card on the market, because the only thing you can get in packs are the informs, you know. Even if it's a 10k discard inform, if this inform is, you know, anyone wants to buy him for any reason, you know, maybe he's a quick player, maybe he's a strong player, maybe he's just got incredible shooting, you know. The closer the player is to 10k, the less risk there pretty much is. But if you get it with a Premier League player, say for example, can I look at Team of the Week 1 on Footbin? Now let me try and check right here. If I go to FIFA 18 Team of the Weeks and go to the first ever Team of the Week, I think there was a Team of the Week Morata or something. Now, what happened to Morata's card is because he was released in, he was in the Team of the Week. The only player you can pack, the only version of Morata you can pack, is his informed version. And loads of people wanted to use his normal gold version, but you couldn't get that normal gold version in packs. Therefore, there was a limited supply of that Morata card on the market, driving its price up. Now, Team of the Week 1, I'm looking right here, and there is an Aguero card. Now, Aguero is a very, very popular player. Now, say you find out Aguero is getting a informed card, he's in the first Team of the Week since the game's been released. You're going to go ahead and you're going to go and buy his rare gold card, because you know the people with loads of coins and stuff, they're going to want to buy Aguero. He's plays for Man City. Premier League's a popular league. He's a great card, and he's a very highly rated striker in the Premier League. Now, looking at that Aguero card, if I have the coins, I'm gonna buy his rare gold card, because I know there's a limited supply of him on the market, and the more limited the supply is, the more a player's price is gonna drive up. Even Valencia here right now, there was an 85 rated Valencia in the first Team of the Week, and the price of his normal like gold card, it went up by so much, because Valencia, he's one of the quickest right backs in the Premier League. Not a lot of options in the right back positions, not a lot of meta right backs in the Premier League, and Valencia is one of the best ones. We're up there with Kyle Walker, and his Team of the Week version is the only one available in packs for that first weekend league. Therefore, the people who want to get Valencia's normal card, they're going to have to pay more coins for him. Like, before the game is even released, the day of the release are when prices are going to drive up. If you can utilize these methods on EA Access, that is where they're going to be most effective, you know, because not everyone's been able to get their hands on the game. There's not a lot of coins on the market, because barely anyone's been able to play games to acquire coins. Everyone's just kind of, you know, trying to trade with a very low budget. Everyone has just coins from their reward packs, and people are just trying to build their starter teams. Also, just look at players from popular leagues, like even Cisse, what was he called, Cisse or Diouf back in, was it FIFA 17? I think it was FIFA 17. Diouf's card was absolutely insane. Like, his pace, he was a very, very OP card, and he just had great pace, very low rated, and everyone who wanted to build meta Premier League sides at the beginning, most of them had Diouf in their team. Now, that was because he was from a popular league, which is a Premier League, and he's the cheapest alternative, which is OP, and he went up in price by so much. Now, some of the advanced SBCs at the beginning of the game are going to require players from different leagues with peculiar nationalities for the league. What I mean by this is, say for example, you got the Calcio R, right? The Italian league. Now, there's not a lot of Spanish players in the Calcio R, and the ones that are just really overpriced at the beginning. Even now, for some of the advanced SBCs, you'll see some of these cards at ridiculous prices for what they should be. One of these players is Borja Valero. Now, Borja Valero is in the Serie A, but he is Spanish. Now, for some of these SBCs, you're going to require just players like this to get the chemistry, right? They require certain nationalities, just loads of different requirements where these players are pretty much needed. Now, Borja Valero, at some point in this game, he's going to go up in price, in my opinion. Who else is there? There's Jose Callejon. And some of these players are literally no risk, you know. Jose Callejon, he is around 800, 900, you know, he's gone up in price. But there was a point, look, he's probably gone up in price because of SBCs and the advanced SBCs. Now, there was a point where he was at about 800 coins. 700 coins. I think it was like 750, 800 coins when there were a lot of him on the market because a lot of packs were being opened. Now, Callejon is Spanish, but he's in Serie A. That's going to drive his price up because people are going to want him for SBCs. Who else is there? Bernat. Bernat is from the Bundesliga and he's Spanish. He is a player in demand as well at the beginning for SBCs. I think you guys are getting where I'm coming from with this. Now, players from leagues which, you know, their nation wasn't established in, players like that have a lot of potential to be very expensive. Especially players who are, you know, rare golds. A lot of these SBCs require rare golds. A lot of them require a certain team overall rating which you have to meet. Who else is there? Let me think of another player off the top of my head. Now, a very peculiar nation, a nation where there isn't a lot of people, say for example La Liga Santander, Italian players. You know, even this, how many Italian players have you got in the La Liga Santander? Sansone, Zaza, Vazquez, Banera. That's pretty much it. Pacini, you know, not a lot. If some of these SBCs require you to have an Italian player from the La Liga Santander for the chemistry, you're going to make a lot of coins on players like this. Now, that is another tip I'm going to give you guys. I am probably going to bring more to the channel, but that's what I can think of right now. Now, if this video did help you out, it was very hard for me to word everything correctly in this video. There might be a lot of editing because sometimes it's very difficult for me to explain what I mean to you guys. You know, I want you guys to comprehend what I'm saying as well as I possibly can, and I'm gonna try my best. So there's gonna be a lot of editing in this video, so apologies for that. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.